Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome my dear students to our English program. منصة البث المباشر محافظة الإسكندرية. Let's learn with us. معكم اليوم شيماء إبراهيم السباعي. Today, inshallah, we are going to cover lessons 4, 5, and 6 of Unit 11. And the title of Unit 11 is The Future of Our Planet. The Future of Our Planet. Okay, now this is an article, and the title of this article is Fantastic Green Inventions by Teenagers. Fantastic Green Inventions by Teenagers. And of course, in this article, we are going to talk about green inventions. And the word green means something that is good for the environment and doesn't damage the environment. So the word green is related to something which is good for the environment and doesn't hurt or damage the environment. So we will talk about inventions which don't pollute our environment or damage it. Okay, so let's read the article together now and notice that the words in bold are the new vocab. The words which are in bold are our new vocab. Let's read together, my dear students. Green inventions are environment friendly. Environment friendly, so it doesn't hurt or damage our environment. These inventions present solutions to environmental problems without damaging the environment. So we have now green inventions, and these inventions present solutions to our environmental problems. Of course, we have a lot of problems in our environment, and we are going to use now inventions which are green, and this means that it doesn't damage our environment. Boyens Lot was a student in Holland when he invented a system to take plastic rubbish from the sea. So we have now a student in Holland, and his name is Boyens Lot. This student invented, اخترع, a system. What about this system? This system takes plastic rubbish from the sea. There is a lot of plastic in our seas, which kills lots of wildlife. Of course, everywhere we have plastic in our seas. And this plastic, of course, kills the wildlife. Wildlife means birds, animals, plants, everything. Boyan's system is called Ocean Cleanup Array. So the system which Boyan invented is called Ocean Cleanup Array. It uses machines whose arms have lots of filters on them. So Boyan invented machine whose arms have lots of filters, okay, on them. These filters, what is the role of the filters? Take the plastic out of the seawater without hurting sea life. So these filters take the plastic out of the sea or the water without hurting or damaging or killing the sea life. Okay, this is the first one, the first green invention. Let's read the second invention or system. We have now a girl called Deepika Kurp. She was 14 when she invented a green system. So Deepika invented a green system, and this means that this system doesn't pollute the environment or damage it. She invented a green system for cleaning water and making it safe for people to drink. So she invented something very important. This system cleans the water and makes it safe for people to drink. When she visited her grandparents in India, Deepika saw children drinking water from a dirty canal. Before this, systems for cleaning water were expensive and used dangerous chemicals, which pollute the environment. So Deepika once, she saw children drinking water from a dirty canal. And this is, of course, very, very dangerous and unhealthy at all. Dangerous for the children's health, of course. So before this, systems for cleaning water were very expensive. But what Deepika made is, Deepika's system is cheap. So it is not expensive. So we can use it easily. And uses light from the sun to kill bacteria in water. The third one. 5 Egyptian students from Kafr al-Sheikh STEM school were able to develop an app to help small farmers save water and energy. So these 5 students from Kafr al-Sheikh STEM school invented an app or developed an app. This app does what? It helps small farmers to save water and save energy. In this app, farmers complete a simple form with information about their farmlands. This form is connected to a small smart app which tells farmers the right amount of water that they need to irrigate their lands. So this app tells the farmers the right amount of water. So it saves water because it tells our farmers the right amount, يعني الكمية المضبوطة they need of water. Okay? The app also determines the amount of energy. So it كمان determines the amount of energy and the number of workers that the lands need. Something wonderful. Very good. According to their location and the season. Okay, this is our article. So it talks about green inventions which don't pollute the environment and doesn't hurt or don't hurt our environment. Okay, now answer the following questions. The first one is done for you. In what way is plastic bad for the environment? Of course, plastic kills wildlife. Wildlife means birds and plants and animals, okay? Number 2, how does Boyan system take plastic out of the seas? We said that Boyan invented a system which takes plastic out of the seas. So how? How this system takes plastic out of the seas? Think. Yes, it has arms with filters on them. And these filters take the plastic out of the seawater without hurting sea life. Okay, so these filters don't hurt sea life. The third question is, what made Deepika want to invent a system for cleaning water? What is the reason which makes Deepika want to invent a system to clean water? Wow. Yeah, she saw children in India drinking water from a dirty canal. So she saw children in India drinking water from a dirty canal. The last question is, what does Deepika use to clean water? What does Deepika use to clean water? We said that? Yeah, she uses light from the sun. Of course, it's very good. Okay, let's move on. Let's now introduce our new vocab of lesson 4. The first word is environment friendly. Environment friendly. Environment friendly means it's something good for the environment and something that doesn't damage the environment. And we said that the word green, it is connected with something which is good for the environment, doesn't pollute or damage the environment. Okay, let's read the example now. She invented a green system for cleaning water. She invented a green system. So this means that this system doesn't pollute the environment. It's good for the environment. Okay, let's move on. The second word is system. System. System means an organized way of doing something. نظام. An organized way of doing something. For example, he invented a system to take plastic rubbish from the sea. He invented a system to take plastic rubbish from the sea. Okay. Filters. Filters. Filters are tools that take things out of liquids, such as water. Tools take things out of liquids or out of water. Okay, let's read the example. The filters take the plastic out of the seawater. The filters take the plastic out of the seawater. Next, bacteria. Bacteria. Bacteria are microorganisms that are everywhere but are too small to see and can make you ill. Bacteria, okay? So small organisms which are very small, too small to see. You can't see them, but can make you ill, okay? Like this. Can you see it here in this picture? These are bacteria, okay? Let's read the example. The system uses light from the sun to kill bacteria in water. So the system uses light from the sun to kill bacteria in water and make it clean to drink. Location. Location. It's the place or position or a particular area of land. موقع. Okay, now let's do this exercise together on the vocab that we have read, okay? Look at the words in bold, and these are the words in bold, okay? We have system, location, green, bacteria, chemicals, filters. And then match the words and the definitions. We have here definitions, and you're going to match them with these words, the new vocab. Okay, number 1 is done for you. Tools that take things out of liquids, such as water. What are they? Yes, filters. Number 2, microorganisms that are everywhere, but are too small to see and can make you ill. So what are the things that are too small to see and can make you ill? Yes, bacteria. Bacteria. Number 3, an organized way of doing something. Organized way of doing something. Think, what is it? Yes, system. System. Number 4, the place or position of a particular area of land. The place or position. So it's what? Yes, location. Location. Number 5, things you can make in chemistry. Things you can make in chemistry. So they are, yes, chemicals. The last one, good for the environment. Huh? Good for the environment. Yes, the word green. Green. Thank you very much, my dear students. You are excellent. Okay, now another exercise. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. It's also on the vocab, okay? Number 1, don't drink water from a canal because it can be full of dangerous. Don't drink water from a canal. It's dirty. So it can be full of what? Dangerous what? Yes, bacteria. Bacteria. Number 2, she invented an what system for cleaning water and making it safe? She invented what? What system for cleaning water and making it safe? So it's something good for the environment. So it's the word, yes, green, green. Number 3, what is the place or position or a particular area of land? So it's what? Place, position. So it's location. Yes, location. Thank you very much. Let's move on. Okay, now discuss these questions in pairs. Discuss these questions in pairs. Do you know the names of all the activities in the photos? Do you know the names of all the activities in the photos? We have here photos of different activities that people can do as a hobby. Okay, hobby, هواية. Do you know the names of all these activities? Let's see number 1. Number 1 here, we have people who are looking at the stars or watching the stars. So what is this activity called? Yes, stargazing. Stargazing. So stargazing means to look at the stars in the sky, okay? And it is, of course, as a hobby, okay? Not a job. Okay, number 2, we have people who are looking at the birds while they are flying or migrating. Migrating يعني تهاجر. So this activity is called what? Yes, bird watching. Bird watching. What about number 3? A person who is going hiking in the desert. Go hiking in the desert. So this activity is hiking in the desert, to go through the desert on foot. Okay. Number 4, we have a person who is diving underwater, under the water. So this activity is diving. What about number 5? We have a person who is climbing the rocks or climbing the mountain. So this activity is called, yes, rock climbing. And the last one, we have 2 persons who are on a canoe. Do you know canoe? Canoe, it's a small boat, like what you see. This is a canoe. So this activity is canoeing. Canoeing. Okay, thank you very much, my dear students. Let's introduce now the new vocab of lesson 5. The first word is scary. Scary. Scary means frightening. Something which is frightening. Okay, like this picture. Can you see picture number 1 here? Let's read the example. This film is scary. I don't like it. Scary means مخيف. Okay, so it means also frightening. So this film is scary. I don't like it. I don't watch it. Okay. Number 2, rock climbing is a bit scary. Of course, this activity is very dangerous and it's very scary. Rock climbing. Okay, let's move on. Stargazing. Stargazing. It means to look at the stars in the sky as a hobby. Okay? The following word is sunset. Sunset. Sunset is the time in the evening when you last see the sun in the sky. الغروب. Okay, let's move on. Bungee jumping. It's a hobby. It's an activity, but it's very dangerous, of course. It means to jump from a very high place by using ropes, like what you see in this picture, okay? So it's a very dangerous sport. Brave people like it, brave. So you have to be brave to do this activity. Brave means شجاع, okay? Sandboarding. Sandboarding. It means to skate on the sand by using a skateboard like this, okay? To skate on the sand, okay? Snorkeling. Snorkeling. Snorkel means to dive, but by using a snorkel. And this is the snorkel, okay? So to dive underwater by using this snorkel. Okay, now lesson 5. It's listening. Okay, listen to 3 teenagers making arrangements. Which 2 of the activities from exercise 1 do they talk about? So now, this is a dialogue between teenagers who are making arrangements about what to do this afternoon. So you are going to listen to me and tell me after listening, what are the 2 activities mentioned in the listening audio? Okay, so listen to me now. We have Kamal, Amir, and Nasser, okay? These are 3 teenagers, and they are making arrangements about 2 activities. So I want you now to focus on what are the 2 activities they are mentioned, okay? Hi, Amir. What are you doing this afternoon? I'm going rock climbing. I'm going rock climbing. There is a special activity for beginners. Would you like to come? I don't know. Rock climbing looks a bit scary to me. Are you going, Nasser? Yes, I've always wanted to learn rock climbing. Oh, come on. Don't be afraid, Amir. Actually, I can't come this afternoon. I'm helping my father with something. How about tomorrow afternoon instead? There is another rock climbing activity then at the same time. Okay, I'll come. You are right. It might be fun also. I wanted to ask you something. Are you and Nasser free this evening? I think so. Why? Dad is going to take me stargazing. Dad is going to take me stargazing into the desert with my brother Rami and Uncle Sammy. And he said I could invite you too. Thank you. We'd love to come. I'd love to go to the desert at night. Is your brother Rami going? No, he doesn't want to. He thinks he would get cold and bored. He thinks he would get cold and bored. Well, I think it sounds really exciting. Great. We are meeting outside my house at 10:30. See you then. So, you listen to these three teenagers. Let's now know from you which two of the activities they are talking about. Yes, we mentioned, yes, rock climbing and stargazing. Yes, thank you very much, my dear students. Now, we are going to answer these questions on the listening, okay? Number one, why doesn't Amir want to go rock climbing this afternoon? And there are two reasons. He mentioned here one reason. He thinks it is scary. So Amir doesn't want to go rock climbing because he thinks it's scary. There is another reason. What is it? Yes, he is helping his father with something. So he is helping his father with something. Number two, does Amir agree to go tomorrow? Does Amir agree to go tomorrow? Yes, yes, he does. Okay, why isn't Amir's brother going to the desert? We listen that Amir's brother doesn't want to go to the desert. Why? Yes, he thinks he will get cold and bored. He thinks he will get cold and bored. Bored means شاعر بالملل, okay? When and where? So we have two questions here. When and where are they meeting tomorrow? When and where? Yes, they are meeting outside Amir's house at 10:30. Thank you very much, my dear students. Now, I want you to notice something very important about the new vocab. The word bacteria. The word bacteria. It's a plural noun. Plural noun. كلمة جمع. So let's read this example. Bacteria are dangerous for our health. Bacteria are, not is. So the word bacteria is plural noun. Okay, what about the singular? The singular is bacterium. Bacterium. This is the singular noun. Look at this example here. This bacterium is dangerous. So the word bacteria are, but bacterium is. Okay, this is the first one. The word without. Without يعني بدون. It is followed by a noun or verb plus ing. So the word without, it is followed by noun or ing. Let's read the examples. I like my tea without sugar. I like my tea without sugar. So here without is followed by, yes, noun, sugar. It's noun. Okay, the second example. Filters take out the plastic out of the seawater without hurting sea life. Without hurting. Hurting. Of course, hurt is a verb. So if without is followed by a verb, we have to add ing to this verb. So without hurting sea life. Okay. Look forward to. Look forward to means يتطلع إلى. It is also followed by verb plus ing or the noun. Verb plus ing or the noun. So let's read the example. I am looking forward to singing. Singing. So the verb here is singing. So we add ing. The second example, I am looking forward to the trip. Trip. So this is a noun. So look forward to, followed by verb plus ing or the noun. Okay, now we reach to lesson 6. Lesson 6 is about a postcard. This is a postcard. It's from Heba, okay, to Nahla. So this postcard is from Heba to Nahla. And we will read it together. and then answer the questions, okay? Okay, let's look at this photo. Can you see this photo? Yeah, it's a wonderful place. This is a wonderful place in Siwa, okay? It is called Fatness Island. Fatness Island. Okay, let's read this postcard to know what Hiba is writing to Nahla. Okay. Dear Nahla, I'm having a fantastic time with my family in Siwa. Today, we had a picnic on Fatness Island. At the moment, I'm sitting by the water and watching the sunset. It's very beautiful. We are staying with my parents' friends and they are very kind. When we arrived the day before yesterday, it was very late. They still wanted to get up and make us dinner. And they bring us fresh dates for breakfast every day. Yesterday morning, we visited Shali Fortress and the Siwa Museum. I have always wanted to go there. I learned such a lot of history in one morning. Tomorrow, we are going to visit the Siwa Salt Lake. I'm looking forward to visiting it. It sounds really interesting. Lots of love, Hiba. So, let's now answer the questions. Number one is done for you, of course. Where is Hiba now? Where is Hiba? Yes, she's in Siwa. So number two, what is she doing? What is she doing? She's doing what? Yeah, she's sitting by the water and watching the sunset. She's sitting by the water and watching the sunset. Number three, who is she staying with? Who is she staying with? Yes, she's staying with her parents' friends. With her parents' friends. Number four, why does she think her parents' friends are kind? So she thinks that her parents' friends are kind. Why? Why? Yes, because Heba and her family arrived very late, but the friends wanted to get up and make dinner, and they bring fresh dates every day. Okay, number five. What did she do yesterday? What did she do yesterday? Yes, they went to Shali Fortress and the Siwa Museum. Number six is, what is she looking forward to doing tomorrow? What is she looking forward to doing tomorrow? She's looking forward to visiting the Siwa Salt Lake. Thank you very much, my dear students. Okay, let's move on. Now, we are going to talk about how to make and respond to suggestions. If you want to make a suggestion to anyone, to your friend, for example, one of your family, okay? So what can you say to suggest? Okay, number one, you can say, why don't you? Or why don't we? And the infinitive. It is followed by the infinitive. This is the first one, okay? So to make a suggestion, you can use this. Why don't you do so and so? Why don't you? Or why don't we? So and so. Okay, number two. You can use how about. How about. And how about is followed by the gerund, the verb plus ing, or the noun. Okay? And you can use you could, and it is followed by the infinitive. Or let's, هيا, and it is followed by the infinitive. Okay? And of course, we have positive response or negative response. Yani if you are going to accept this suggestion and agree to it, so you are going to say what? That's a good idea. Or I'd love to. And if you are going to refuse it or don't accept it, you can say, I am not very keen. يعني أنا لست متحمسا. Or no, I can't. Sorry, I'm busy. So if you agree to the suggestion, you can say that's a good idea or I'd love to. If you don't agree, so you can say I'm not very keen, no I can't, or sorry, I'm busy. Let's read the examples, okay? Why don't you play with me? So someone here suggests you, why don't you play with me? So if you agree, you can say that's a good idea. How about going to the beach? How about going to the beach? So you can say to, that's a good idea, or I'd love to. Let's run around the track. Let's run around the track. Sorry, I'm very tired. So you can say that's a good idea. Or if you don't agree, you can say sorry and you can say the reason. Okay? Okay, now it's your turn. It's homework. You are going to write a paragraph of about 90 words on water pollution. Water pollution. You are going to write this paragraph, okay, as a homework, water pollution. And you are going to think about ways to clean the water. Ways to clean the water. Okay, this is homework for you. Thank you very much, my dear students. Hope you to be successful ever and get high marks in your coming exams, inshallah. Next time will be our last session, by the way. It will be about Unit 12, and this is the last unit, inshallah. Thank you very much, my dear students, and goodbye.